Cabinet has appointed a special committee to advise Culture Minister Marion Walwyn on the way forward for the grand celebration for the 60th Emancipation celebrations come 2014. The advisory committee is geared to having things done differently and to look at how the festivals in Virgin Gorda, East End, Carrot Bay, and the main festivities in Road Town are being conducted. The 60th Anniversary Advisory Committee for Festival, chaired by House of Assembly member for the 5th Electoral District, Dolores Christopher, held its first meeting on September 12th at the Central Administration Building. Mrs. Christopher says emphasis would be placed on generating wider community participation.
The general consensus is, in fact, that we should concentrate on the festival from an educational standpoint so that young people get to know what it is about, know the history of it, understand it properly. We're going to look at it from a cultural standpoint. How do we best portray, this significant history? And we're going to look at it also from a creative standpoint, because we think that there are lots of opportunities and avenues that we need to fill where we can be a lot more creative than sometimes we are. And so we're going to be encouraging the community to do their part, to participate, really, everyone. And that includes the schools, organizations, businesses. We really intend to bring the entire community together, the territory, in terms of this upcoming Emancipation Festival.
Ms. Christopher projected that the committee would also make suggestions for increased awareness about the relevance of the Emancipation Festival and the unique historical significance of the Nottingham Estate and the Sunday Morning Well.
We're going to look at what takes place, for instance, at the Sunday Morning Well and try to improve on that. And a lot can be done there. And that is one of our historical sites that a number of people are not aware as to how significant it is. An old gentleman told me not too long ago that there's a tunnel running under that well going up into Law Estate. How many people know that? We don't know. But we are going to get into it. We are going to really make that bigger. That we had a celebration in Long Low, where the first slave plantation, where the first set of slaves were freed. You heard Dr. Pickering speak about it. And we think that should be a lot more significant. And we think it can be, as is the desire of the minister and the representative of the district, that we can really expand on that, to the extent that we will expand the festival itself, the entire celebration in the East.
Culture Minister Marion Walwyn told the group at its first meeting that he met with Director of the BVI Tourist Board and discussed the need to incorporate the promotion of the 60th anniversary celebrations in the Tourist Board's marketing and promotional campaigns at the various trade shows. The committee has until October 15th to submit their report to the Culture Minister, who would then take the recommendations forward to Cabinet for a decision. Following Cabinet's decision, the Virgin Islands Festival and Fairs Committee will execute the recommendations and will work with a subset from the Advisory Committee to ensure the plans are implemented as advised. The committee is co-chaired by Mr. Marvin Blyden, who is also the chairman of the Virgin Islands Festival and Fairs Committee.